Hello?
Hello, is this Vyse?
Yes, who's this?
Not important, that's who the heck it is, okay? Listen, I was calling to remind you about something.
Yeah, what's that?
You know you got a YouTube channel, right?
Okay, listen, man, it's senior year. I gotta deal with school, jobs, and relationships. It's not easy out here, man. Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, what is going on, YouTube? This is Vyse speaking, and welcome back hey, to episode 8 of how to use Splatoon 2 series. In this episode, I'll be briefly going over how to use the Splat Brella and some strategies that go along with it. So without any further ado, actually before we begin, guys, I have to give a huge shout out to the Splatoon Amino for featuring my channel. At this point in my channel, I say like and subscribe and all that good stuff, but honestly, just getting my name out there is much more important. And guys, GG Gabriel Gaming commented on my last video. Like, are you serious? But anyways, without any further ado, let's get it. So the Splat Brella, this is one of my favorites. Pressing the right trigger will shoot a divided blast of bullets. Meanwhile, holding the right trigger for a short amount of time will activate the Brella, and this can shield you from enemy attacks. Hold it even longer, and the actual Brella will detach itself and create a trail of ink behind it. During this time, you'll still be able to shoot, but you won't be able to defend yourself, so be extra careful when using this strategy. As far as offense goes, shooting this weapon at point blank range will deal a solid 90 damage. This is good news because if an enemy happens to be previously injured or not at full health, you can potentially take them out in one shot. Another good strategy for when there's no space between you and the enemy is shooting point blank, then proceeding to open the Brella and attack with it. Since being hit by the open Brella does 30 damage, you will always kill in quote-unquote one hit if you can pull it off. Also keep in mind that this weapon is in fact affected by fall-off damage. Now for a sub-weapon, you'll be given a sprinkler. This sub isn't all that bad normally, but when paired with its special weapon, which happens to be the Ink Storm, it makes the Brella an absolutely ideal weapon for splat zones. Now gear for the Splat Brella, this one's tough. The Splat Brella is such a versatile weapon that almost any ability would work well with it. As you can see, I have a bit of run speed and swim speed, but I highly recommend Special Charge Up and either Ink Saver Main or Ink Recovery Up. Special Charge because the Ink Storm is a great special to spam if you ever can, and it's also one of the most effective. And some form of ink economy because I've personally noticed that in certain situations ink goes a lot faster than you'd think with this weapon, and it's always great to have some support. Now there's a decent amount of good strategies to employ when using the Brella, but I'll try to highlight a few. Firstly, while super jumping, you can open your Brella and shield yourself when you land. I recommend doing this all the time. Just make sure you don't hold it too long unless you have to. Pushing the Rainmaker behind a traveling Brella is a strategy mainly used with the Tenor Brella, but I have seen it successfully used with the regular Brella. Finally, there's a strategy that I know you've seen before. There is a way to shoot someone, shield yourself if they return fire, then seemingly shoot them again while you're still guarding to seal the deal. To do it, basically shoot, guard, and shoot quickly again as fast as you can if you see an opening. Some consider it cheap, but I highly recommend abusing it until it gets patched or something. So all in all, the Splat Brella is one of the most versatile weapons in the game. There are many different playstyles, gear sets, and strategies to use while playing this weapon, and I'd say explore it as much as you can. It's a weapon that you can't go wrong with. But anyways guys, I'm going to keep it short and sweet for you today. I do hope that you benefit from this video, and I do hope that you give the Brella a try. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure you give it a like rating, and if you really loved it, then be sure to subscribe. But with that said, I'm going to let the outro do its thing, and I hope to see you guys in a future video. Peace!